Hey there, everybody, Steven here from the Aroundtable, and today we'll be talking about my movie selection of the week, which is Suicide Squad. The movie was directed by James Gunn, who's probably best known for right now for Guardians of the Galaxy, which was, a super hit for Marvel, which movies haven't been hit for Marvel, but I really liked that movie. That was a surprise for me. I didn't think, a raccoon and a talking tree would do it for me, but it's my favorite Marvel movie, so I love this thing. So I was curious to where he was going to bring Suicide Squad. This is basically I'm not sure if it's I would even say it's a sequel, as more if it's just a reboot, a redo, a start over. It's I personally enjoyed it. I thought James Gunn really did it again, bringing all these obscure characters that I wasn't really. I know of some of them like Harley Quinn and Bloodsport. I've heard of them. Do I know everything about them? No. He takes a whole bunch of these other characters who are lesser known villains and brings them to the forefront, basically. In this, I enjoyed it. I thought that he did a really good job in making a comic book movie. The action is slightly over the top, a little gross for some people. Might not like it. A lot of blood, especially in the beginning. A lot of comedy, a lot of one-liners. It's really good in capturing that comic book feel, in my opinion. I thought he nailed that in this movie. Everybody, I think most of the characters have a chance to shine. I really thought, especially like John Cena with Peacemaker was really good. I thought he was really good. Idris Alba as Bloodsport was good too, but Edgar Alba is good in anything he can do. Mary Had a Little Lamb, and I'll probably like him in it. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, I think, was a little surprised. There's a certain scene in that movie which is going to show you how crazy Harley Quinn is. He gives every character a moment in here. I think there's a moment where everybody's going to say WTF when Margot does her thing, and you'll know what I mean when you see it. You're gonna be there like, where did this come from? It shows that she's unbalanced. It really shows it really well. So he nails these characters. Everybody kind of gets a moment to shine. Stallone is great as the shark. I thought he pulled that off pretty well. It's basically these guys are going on a mission to Corto Maltese, if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I do apologize. I don't mean to offend anybody with that. Where they're supposed to destroy any evidence of this starfish project, which shows that the Americans kind of did something wrong and just left this thing to rot somewhere else, and give it basically to anybody who took power to it, or who can gain access to it. So they wanted to remove all kind of form of guilt. So these guys go on there to destroy any kind of information. Of course, things go wrong. People get hurt. People get killed. James Gunn is not afraid to kill off characters in this movie. So all bets are off. As you think they're going to keep guys from the original movie, things happen. So you never know what's happening. And some people who you think may die don't die, and those who do, do. It's just really off the wall. It's wacky. I thought it was really wacky. The villain is unlike anything I've seen before, so it's kind of reminiscent of, imagine Ghostbusters, the Marshmallow Man, but on acid kind of thing. So it's really interesting. James Gunn has a very, very interesting mind in this, and brings a very different element. I've been hearing it's the best DC movie so far. I mean, how hard can that be at this point? None of these movies have really been that amazing. They're good, but not amazing. So, is it the best? I don't know. Is it the most comic book like? Yeah, that's for sure. So, if you're thinking for a comic book to screen, this one nails it. Everybody's pretty good. I don't think there's any weak spots in this movie. It may be a couple of minutes too long. You kind of know what's going to go on. You know who's going to win. I mean, it's a no-brainer on that. If you've seen a couple of superhero movies, you know how it's going to go down at the end. Other than that, it's still entertaining. I saw it for a cheapy night on the IMAX screen, and I wasn't disappointed. It looks great. They put a lot of money into it. You can see they no expense was spared on this. I think they really had faith in James Gunn, and he kind of ran with it. It's not as good as Guardians of the Galaxy. I got him more. Like, I really enjoyed that a lot more. This is still very good, but it's a different group of characters. It's a darker set of characters. But all in all, it's entertaining. If you like superhero movies, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It isn't for the faint of heart. The beginning is very gruesome. Just letting you know, it is comic book blood kind of thing, but there is lots of it. So just letting you know now, if you want to bring your kids, you can't. I don't think so. I don't think young children can see the beginning, anyways. Maybe you can watch the ending. It's kind of funny and out of the norm of what a villain should look like or be like. But other than that, it's good. It's entertaining. I recommend it on if you, I mean, a cheapie night. I mean, I saw it for like $10 on IMAX. I mean, I'm not going to complain. So all in all, I'm going to recommend it. I think it's not the greatest. It's a great DC movie. Is it the greatest of them? I don't know. I still kind of like Justice League from Zack Snyder. I think that's the best one so far. I think that really got me, surprised me. Still, this is probably, I think I would have to say Wonder Woman, Justice League, Suicide Squad, in that order, I think is what I would say for DC movies. So if you like James Gunn's take on it, or his movies, his other movies, I think you'll like this. It's really good. Like I said, it is violent. It is very violent, especially the beginning. Great one-liners. The cast is great. Um, Again, I think kudos to Idris Elba, John Cena, Stallone. Viola Davis is great. I mean, I think she is fantastic. She's a tour de force as usual. Other than that, everybody's good. There's no weak points here. But again, all bets are off. So if you really like a certain character, don't hold your breath that they're going to be there till the end. That's all I can say. I won't say who goes and who doesn't. I'll leave that for you to see. All in all, I would have to say I'm going to give that about a 3 out of 5 stars on this one. It's good. So if you like comic book movies, if you like superhero movies, if you like them different, a little twist to it, this is good. I think it's better than the first Suicide Squad. I think he kind of nailed the comic book aspect of it. Yeah, I think he really got that down. So if you like comic book movies, Suicide Squad is it. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for your support. If you do, please hit the like button. We really appreciate that. And I'm going to say it once again. I know some people may not like it, but I keep saying it anyways. Live the dream.